Greetings, all you traditional knife lovers from around the world. Welcome to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the Tiger Pit. We have another Rosecraft Blades for you. Yes, this is the Loosahatchi Jack RCT 010YW. Why? Because that's yellow wood. This I had purchased from Sanctified Leather Work. Or excuse me, just Sanctified Leather. You all know Steven. If you don't, check him out. He does amazing slips. Here's his card. Here's his number. Here's his email. Here is his Instagram. He also sent me a new sticker. Now, it used to be Sanctified EDC, but he wanted to focus on leather work. Here's just a few of his amazing pieces that he has either gifted to me or sorry, too close. Gifted to me or included with a knife purchase. Amazing work. Look at that. It's not just awesome. Steven does fantastic work. And he buys knives and then he realizes, this knife's not for me. I'm going to sell it. So I picked this up when I picked up my sow belly stag for my friend Brad. Gave me an exceptional deal. Now this is one I was not going to get. Let's show the knife before people start getting mad at me for talking too much. This is the yellow sandalwood. Now, I was almost going to do one more Barlow, one more beer, because I consider these Barlows. Now, they're not called Barlows. They're called the Loosahatchi Jack. Now, I have Barlows from England that have a shorter bolster. I know everybody goes back and forth. A definition of a Barlow is an elongated bolster. Well, this is longer than my Arthur Wright & Sons that are considered Barlows. And this is very reminiscent of an Arthur Wright & Son, for sure. Now, Rosecraft Blade does have a Barlow. They have the Beaver Creek. And they call it a Barlow. It's really cool they don't put a shield in it, and they did this laser engraving on the front bolster. More Barlow-esque. But to me, a Barlow is a clip point blade. Now, this sheep's foot is very nice. I was hoping that they would come out with a Barlow with a clip point, and they did. The Otter Creek. Let me find that here. Where's my Otter Creek? Yes. I kept bitching and bitching, like, give me a clip point Barlow. And they did. Otter Creek Barlow with a clip point. Can't remember the wood on this. I think this is red sandalwood. It may say on the tang. I'm not seeing anything there. No, I see RCT020. But anyways, yes, Steven Sanctified Leather gave me this awesome deal. I was not going to get this one. Why? Because, well, I got the Otter Creek Barlow. I have plenty of Rosecraft in the wood. Sandalwood, red sandalwood. But I have two other Loosahatchis. This is a second I had picked up. And this was the very first one I got well over a year ago, right when they were first released, the first drop. I really love the Stragon scale jigging. I've heard people say, why doesn't Rosecraft do jigging? Well, they did. They did it on this. Some people call them deer hoofs. Absolutely love this. And then at Traditional Pocket Knives, they were offering a second sale, so I think for around 40 bucks. I picked this up, and it's absolutely perfect, except the bone is just, you know, the die didn't take into the jigging there, which to me, it looks cool. It looks pocket worn. And I've thought about, like, filling it in, but that would take a lot of time and effort, and I just carry this one. So I was not going to get the red or sandalwood version. And it's a fantastic looking knife. Absolutely beautiful. Some people have mentioned, like, the shields aren't centered, and if you really look, it may be slightly off to the right, but I I, I would have never noticed unless somebody else pointed that out. Let's back up a bit. There we go. So yes, Steven gave me a deal I could not pass up. Had to pick it up. So now I have 3 Loosahatchi jacks. And this wood is absolutely amazing. I think he had a red sandalwood also, and I'm like, send me pictures of both. Send me pictures. And what is very interesting about this is I've had commenters say, you know, I don't like Rosecraft because you get their wood ones and then the wood shrinks. And I'm like, I've never had that issue. That's very interesting. And Steven, I absolutely love this knife. Thank you very much. This is no dig on you, but I do notice, like, you can see the liners kind of sticking out here a bit. And I know Steven, he's in the Nevada area, and it is drier there. So I don't know if this is how he maybe got the knife, or if he's just in a drier climate that this wood dried out a bit and shrunk. Now, I could always try soaking it in mineral oil or wood oil, and it might swell back up, and it's barely noticeable. You can just kind of see, catch my nail here, you can see it. And I had never noticed that before, and it actually has me concerned about all the other wood ones that I have. And I think bone can shrink also over time if it gets dry. So just let that be a note, you know, keep your stuff oiled. Now I'm in the Northwest here. It's a little bit more damp. Things don't dry out nearly as fast. So I'm wondering maybe he just had this for a while and he was in Nevada and it could have shrunk, or this is how he got it. Now, granted, I don't notice it at all in the hand. It's just a minor aesthetic thing that I am kind of nitpicking because everybody says these Rosecraft are perfect. And somebody had mentioned that the wood covers shrink, and I didn't believe them. And well, here, I'm seeing a little shrinkage. And it could be in the curing of the wood. The wood should be cured properly. I'm not sure. Completely flat, flush here, the back spring in the open position, in the half stop, in the closed position. Back springs are immaculate, zero light coming through it. Oh, wait, is this the one that light comes through it? Nope, zero light coming through it. And perfectly centered blade, D2 steel, stainless liners, stainless shield, and pins. Very nice Barlow. Oh, it's not a Barlow, it's the Loosahatchi jack. So yes, I have 3 in my collection. I just couldn't pass it up. Very nice knife. I'm going to keep an eye on this wood. I did want to do this video, though, before I soaked it in mineral oil. Now, I don't think if this wood's been treated, it shouldn't soak up really any oil. But you can see it right there. A little shrinkage. And that's something that you don't see on any of these. With the bone, of course. I guess we'll check. No. Always be careful closing these. They will come down, they will bite you. Make sure your fingers are very far away. Don't be distracted by doing your videos in the camera. Yes, I'm not seeing any shrinkage. And I'm sorry if I'm dwelling on this. It's blowing my mind. It's the first I've heard of this. I've heard it from commenters, and like I said, I just didn't believe him. Oh, well, no, that's the inner liner here. But so great Barlows by Rosecraft blades, by the way. Looks like I have 5 here. That should be 5 more beers. Wow. Not. Thank you very much, Sanctified Leather, for offering this up. I'm really glad I hadn't purchased one because little did I know you were going to sell this beautiful piece. Absolutely amazing. I honestly, this shows you that I guess I am a collector, you know? I mean, I have 2. Why would I need a 3rd? Well, because it's in wood. Very nice yellow sandalwood for sure. Beautiful shield. This is a user. I'll use my second, and this I'm just going to keep in the safe. Pristine. Absolutely love the clip point blade on this. Like I said, very reminiscent of an Arthur Wright & Son. You do have swedging there at the top. And, well, what's not to love about the Beaver Creek Barlow? Thank you for joining me here in the Tiger Pit. For checking out some more blades. Go check out Sanctified Leather. Go give them a like. Subscribe. Buy a slip from him if you like custom handmade slips. He does amazing work. You all stay sharp. Be kind. Take chances. Rawr.